We're gonna do it like this.
Old school to new school, we got the interviews, B-Boy, Reg and Butter.
What up, dog?
Rare footage and rhyme ciphers, producers and songwriters. Our podcast is live.
Out cold.
You don't have to write bars to be a superstar. We interview them all, managers and A&Rs, hood legends and athletes and record execs. Your favorite rapper's favorite rapper may be on the show next. If you're trying to get lit, then our show is the light. Blue checks don't mean shit if the amount ain't right. Like, share, and subscribe. Comment when we live. We on all platforms, so you can watch anytime.
Funky fresh in the flesh, y'all. Subscribe now.
Get geek. What up, though? This B-Boy Reg.
I'm DJ Butter, y'all. What up, though?
What up,
Funky
though?
fresh in the flesh. We back to attack.
Yeah, we had to chime in and fill in some gaps. Right now, we got just came back from the LL concert last week, and what was funny was was two things that was hella funny. Watching Common trying to do the Earl Flynn, that was hilarious. People were like, what is he doing? He was still with it. You know, Detroit got that. We got that little swag to it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can't just be up and down like this. You gotta have that little halfway with it. You know what I'm saying?
The bones out your wrist.
Yeah.
The bones out your wrist.
Yeah, but that was dope. They gave a lot of love, him and Black Thought, especially Common though. Gave a lot of love to Dilla. They brought T3 out, so that was dope.
T3. Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of LL did a lot of B-sides, didn't he?
Yeah, so he did Nitro, he did It Gets No Rougher. He ended with Rock the Bells. He did Jack the Ripper, which was that that was my shit back in the day.
Yeah.
And it was funny because Ice-T came out. I was like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And he said it like, I know you ain't expect me to see me at a LL show.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I seen Champ Town with a picture with both of them, Ice-T and LL. Was pretty dope.
Oh, that's dope.
Together, that's crazy.
Yeah. The fuck you think I conquered the world, crush Mo D, Hammers, and Ice-T's curl? Yeah,
that's dope. He make OGs look cool, man. Him and for just being active, you know what I'm saying? Him and Nas and all those guys that just staying relevant and really putting their money where their mouth is.
Yeah, yep. Well, Ice-T, he you could start seeing it when he was walking on that stage performing New Jack Hustler. Yeah, wasn't a lot of new in the Jack. That, but he still down.
I seen him at Trill, man. I seen shout out to Chuck and all those guys in Phoenix at Trill. Ice-T was up in there. He doing a lot of local stuff out here.
That's dope.
Yeah.
What you call it? So some of the people I went with I was some of the people I networked with and all of that, and we was in a suite. So a couple of young guys, they was like, yeah, I guess LL, most of us know him from being an actor. I guess he was a better actor than a rapper. And I was like, it's the other way around. Like, I had to explain to them, like, LL was like the Drake of his day or the Jay-Z of his day. Like, LL had it on lock for years,
Right.
But they don't see.
People be more programmed to watch TV than listening to music majority of the time, and you even just do the history of the music.
Yeah.
It's just
but we can't.
People in their phone.
We can't knock somebody that's 28 and all they know them from a Doom, Law and Order and all that stuff. So we grew up on it. It's normal to us, but for them, they just see them as
It's like Google don't work for them or something. It's like,
yeah.
let me stop.
But
Hey, Google that.
they gotta have a reason to want to hear it though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because they got so
yeah,
much to listen to in their own generation, so
yeah,
I can't knock it.
yeah, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt.
It just make me feel old as hell.
Right. So what you got on your T-shirt?
I got this nephew. Yeah, the draft pick.
Oh, nephew, yeah, nephew
Yeah.
Detroit. Yeah,
Yep.
shout out to my homeboy from Township, nephew, man. Hey, you know what I found out the other day that the word hip hop 50 is trademarked.
For real?
Yeah, they anybody that use it like in a massive way, like it's crazy, man. Like I'm hearing like Fubu or somebody's behind it or something. That's what I
That
heard.
makes sense. Yeah,
Really smart shit, man.
yeah.
It was good to see DJ Hollywood on stage. I had a chance to kick it with DJ Hollywood at Dougie Fresh's house. And
Okay.
see DJ Hollywood on stage with Snoop Dogg,
Yeah.
you know, at the Yankee Stadium. Real dope, man.
The craziest shit that I never thought I'd see, because you know, for the LL concert, the Roots was the house band, right? And Jazzy Jeff was DJing, and like to see Bone Thugs come out and have the Roots backing them up. You know, they was playing they music, but they still had some interaction with the band too. So it was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? That what was funny though, Black Thought was kind of being a hype man for a lot of the acts and stuff. So like, but when Bone Thugs came out, he came out at the end. I was like, these probably the only rappers who Black Thought don't know the words to
Yeah. He's like a computer with the rhymes. He can remember everybody's rhymes and stuff. It's crazy, man.
Yeah. So
Wow.
that was dope though. Yeah, man. So when we talk about like hip hop 50th, I was talking to some people like, is it anybody you think is kind of like left out of the conversation? Because I know I got some people, I'd be like, man, they just don't mention that.
It's a ton of people. I mean, you know, Grand Wizard Theodore,
Yep.
of course, MC Hammer. He should be somewhere.
Yeah, you gotta get Hammer as props. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta put Hammer in that.
You know everybody was either You Can't Touch This or Hammer Don't Hurt Him.
I would love to see Cool Rock Ski too, man. They should have gave Cool Rock Ski something, bro.
Yeah.
Fat Boys, man. You know, Houdini. You know what I'm saying? If they won, they could have did a melody. I don't know if Jalil is healthy enough to do a lot anymore, but they should have gave them boys a melody or something, you know.
Yeah.
2 Live Crew.
Yep. Two Live Crew. I think 2 Live Crew, Houdini, and the Fat Boys ain't mentioned enough in the conversation, because the Fat Boys, other than like Run DMC doing that like it was like a 5-year period where it was like the Fat Boys was it was top 5. You know what I'm saying?
You know, and then with 2 Live Crew was like, you know, how can you leave like ass out the conversation like this? Like,
right.
It's like how can you leave ass out of hip hop, man? I don't really it's enough Army coats and Timbos and shit.
Yeah,
man.
And they changed the dynamics of the way you can rap on wax. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
As far as parental advisory and fighting the government and all that stuff, man. So yeah, and they could really rap. You know, Brother Marquise could really rap. So
well, it's pretty much saying that cats in their own states got to start building their own. You know, LA should have done their own 50th, and Atlanta, you know, Miami. That's how I looked at it. Like, man, I would love to see that a global thing, like everybody, you know, instead of just targeting Yankee Stadium and what Nas and them did. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. I mean, that was live. They did have some people from other coasts there,
Right.
but it was like it wasn't enough mix. And I understand they was paying respect to the birthplace of hip hop more or less so, and the forefathers and all of that. But it was like it was forefathers in different states. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you think of MC Shy D, you know what I'm saying? Like we didn't know people in Atlanta was rapping like that, you know, until then.
Right.
You know, so
Shotty loved Run DMC. You know, he was a Run DMC head. That was classic, you know.
yeah, yep.
He was
It wasn't
showing
enough.
love.
You gotta get some more Philly conversations in there, you know.
Right.
That type of stuff. But yeah, it's all love though, man.
3 Times Dope would have been sweet on the stage. EST.
Yeah.
That shit would have been.
Yep. Yeah, that'd be dope.
Hey, what do you think about celebrity boxing matches, man? I seen Joe Buttons and Gilly about to have one, man. Who you want to see? Who you want to see?
Low key, I think Gilly would beat him.
Yeah.
I think Gilly would be. It's something about Gilly, man. He one of them people like he just seemed like, and I don't know him personally, he just seemed like one of them people like he gonna commit to the process and shit. He just gonna commit to the process and whatever talent he got, he gonna bring it with him, but the commitment gonna show out. You know what I'm saying? Joe Buttons. So my money on Gilly. And Philly, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of boxers that came out of Philly, man. He probably can turn a corner and run into a trainer that tighten him up real quick.
Yeah. Who else you want to see box out here?
Celebrities, hip hop, or just in general. You know, they've been having Blueface in the ring.
He pretty good, dude. Blueface, he be tidy born. He knocking niggas out, man.
Yeah, he got the long reach. So I think you know, he ain't. You could tell somebody taught him how to actually punch and not just street fight. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I want to see Willie D come back. Yeah, I want to see Willie D get in the ring with somebody. They said 50 used to be Golden Gloves, but I don't want to see Willie D 50 though. But I like to see 50 box somebody.
Yeah, that's wild.
That'll be funny, man.
Willie D is a monster.
He
got that Melly Mel. Was it Melly Mel?
Yeah, he got Melly Mel. Yeah, that'll be funny.
Dang.
I want to see. I like to see Gilly and Ja Rule box.
How about MC Search and Vanilla Ice?
I don't know. I think. Yeah, I don't think Search in shape for it. He probably just got that New York hardness to him where he just gonna step in and throw some blow. Vanilla Ice probably, I think he did some celebrity stuff before, so he probably got some formal training. But a lot of that be stamina, man. Them 3 minutes be hard as hell. You ever boxed before?
Nah.
Or did one of them boxing workouts, man?
Nah, I do. I hit the bag, but nah.
See, you gotta watch some of K9 videos when he be training people. 3 minutes a long time to keep your hands up because you can't drop them. Just sitting there with your hands above your heart and swinging and trying to move.
How to jumping around, keeping your momentum is everything,
Yeah. Yep. Then your nerves get to you.
I see you. You got that Boldy James vinyl in the back and the Valid and Stretch Money in the back.
Yeah. I'm collecting my vinyl, boy.
Yeah.
I got old school, I got jazz, I got all of that, but I'm collecting all the latest vinyl. I got it.
The Art of Rock Climbing is out right now. I just got this the other day.
What's that? Oh, the Cool
Cool.
Keith.
Yeah,
Is that
Black
the,
Elvis.
Black Elvis? Yeah. Where was
Yeah,
that at? A
Black
Trill?
Elvis. Yeah, it's hard to find CDs, man. So I said, let me get it, man. Support my dog, Cool Keith.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, hey, yeah, I got a couple records with Cool Keith. Man, you seen that Super MC action figure?
Yeah, yeah.
That's pretty dope. Yeah, I see he got the gift box, man. Shout out to Super MC, man. He got a whole gift box, man. It got a T-shirt, an action figure, a comic book, everything in there. I think it's like a couple $100, man. It's pretty dope, man. Shout out to Super MC.
Michigan Marvel suit.
We was able to go to his release party, man.
Yeah, that was dope. Guilty was there. Who else was there? Comedian Jay Bell was hosting.
Yeah, Jay Bell. Yeah. He on the platform coming soon. Yeah.
Who is
Marcus Amir was there.
Yeah, Mercer Samir was there. Cadillac Dale. He performed with P. Dot.
Valid Stretch Money performed.
Yeah, that was dope.
Yeah.
That was dope.
Shout out to Mama Shoe out there, Highland Park.
Yeah, HP. Shout out to Valid too. He got they had like the Detroit like foreign rappers that's like, you know what I'm saying, from different countries, but it's Detroit rappers and shit.
Oh yeah.
He made the list like top 5.
Wow.
So that was dope.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Valid been doing his thing, man. He got murals and everything out there, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Valid. Y'all check out his interview on our page. Subscribe now to our page. Make sure y'all hit that button. Chicka boom.
Yep. Go check out our interview with Fat Cat. He gonna tell y'all how to call Germany. He was like, "Hello, Germany. I want to come for more." Yeah, like that was an interesting interview because he went into how he got put on, how Guru and Premier hit him up. So that was dope. I never knew that story.
Yeah, Shantiniques had followed me right after that interview.
For real?
Hey man, Shantiniques Records on the east side of Detroit.
Yeah.
I didn't think they was on the IG, but they on there. They on there doing their thing, man. Real tycoons right there, man. I learned a lot from them.
Yeah, brought my first album from Shantiniques. Actually, it was LL Radio. Yeah, right when they were saying HP on Woodward.
Yeah.
And they told me, I remember I was sitting in front of Shantiniques singing NWA song Automobile. And she looked out the door because they used to leave the front door open, right? So I was sitting in there and I thought my sounds was booming. So I'm sitting in there. You don't have to. She looked at me like, turn that shit down. She didn't say it, but I could tell. Like, turn that shit down. Shut your ass up.
That's she's straight to the point. Josie, that's my girl.
Yeah.
You know, that Art of Rock Climbing is out right now, man. Bodie just ran into Jadakiss the other day, man. It's pretty dope to see him embrace something like that. I don't know if you've seen that video.
No, I gotta check it out.
Yeah, it's pretty dope to see that. Yes, a couple bonus joints on the album. We got more shit coming.
So
make sure y'all copy.
So you saying something extra on the vinyl that's not on the other? Okay, yeah. That's dope.
A song called Heat Miser on there.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
I got a song I was sitting on with Sugar Free, man. I should have put it on there. See, I'm gonna repress it probably and put it on there.
With Sugar Free?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sugar Free, dope. He not underrated. He just, I don't know, it just didn't get like that major push, but he got everything that a major artist would have. And when I say major, I'm saying like kind of that crossover pop. He has that. he has all the elements of it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, because every time you mention him, somebody know. I haven't ran across anybody that's in hip hop that love good music, and you mention his name, and they be like, "Oh, I ain't hip." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he just put the microphone in the crowd, and the whole crowd, bitch, why you bullshit and all that stuff.
Right.
You know, you know, all that shit. And I'd rather give you a bitch before I give you a joint. And all that. Yeah, motherfucker with that. Yeah, that's that guy right there, man. They do good out here, man. I think it's like a cult like following with that pimp and hoe music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But it be game though. It be game. It be it be slick.
Right.
It be its own.
Right.
It be its bars in its own section. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got bars, but it's like that's the type of shit they own, and the bars match that. So it's creative as hell. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because everybody talking that talk can't spit it like that. So
Mm-hmm.
well,
Yeah, y'all
like,
make sure y'all too, man. What you about to say, Reg?
no, it's like just like Devin the Dude. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he's a legend, super legend. Y'all check out Sugar Free on that lunchroom table, banging in the in jail on the lunchroom table, man. That's that's how hip hop kind of started like that. He show you know. Hey, I wanted to you ever seen Paradise Gray new TV show yet?
No, I ain't check it out yet. I know you had mentioned it when we interviewed him, but I ain't see it yet.
Yeah, we gotta get into it. Man, y'all check out our Paradise Gray interview, man. It's a legendary cat. He talked about how important artifacts is, and museums and stuff like that. I've been actually trying to collect things and to really get Detroit a place in that stuff. I did a couple paintings and got some rare vinyl together. Man, I seen D12 vinyl out here. I ain't never seen.
Wow.
So I'm gonna
The
get
devil,
the
the whole
autograph.
album, the Devil's Night album, or just like a single?
The D12 World.
Okay.
The D12 World. It was a white label.
Okay.
White label D12 World. But actually, it was a clean. It was a clean.
Yeah.
The whole album is clean. I ain't never seen the whole album clean at home.
That's
So I'm
dope.
gonna check it out. Did you know? Killer Mike. Bizarre was on Killer Mike's first album.
Yeah.
Yeah, I grabbed that one the other day. I seen that on
It
vinyl.
was I think it was like, was Bubba Sparks on that one or somebody?
I think the album's called Monster. Was it Monster or something? What was the name of the album?
Yeah, it was something with damn, I'm trying to think. It was something Bizarre mentioned to me before about Atlanta. I can't remember if it had something to do with Jamal from Illegal, Killer Mike, or for some reason I keep thinking Bubba Sparks came up in the conversation or something when he was telling me. But yeah.
He made his rounds, man. I be looking at some of Bizarre history, like from being in Bubba Sparks' Ugly video.
Yeah.
So the Soldier Destiny Child remix. Man, he did songs with Eric Sherman and stuff. I just be like, wow. Bizarre made it, for real. Real hustle.
Yeah, shout out to Biz. He got a gun part 2, him and Foul Mouth.
He mentioned my name on one of them songs, man.
Yeah, I seen it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Got
he's on our album. Yep.
Yeah.
He's on the Pacewon album too. Good Dope Sells Itself out right now.
Yep.
Bizarre's on there. B-Boy Reg is on the song with Bizarre.
Yep.
Happy belated birthday, Pacewon. DJ King David.
Pacewon.
Yeah, he making his rounds now. It's good to see him. He touring a lot now. I seen him rocking with KRS-One like that. That was pretty dope.
Okay.
They did something for New Jersey.
Young Z, right? What name?
It was Pacewon and KRS-One rocking in the park, you know.
Okay. But I think I seen something with KRS-One, Young Z, and Rod Digger.
He was there. Yeah, they all was there. It was like an outside of KRS-One, New Jersey thing, you know.
Yeah. Keep them nickels coming. Shout out to Young Z. Yeah. I seen they had a somebody put like a top, it was like top 10 rappers from New Jersey, but they had like groups and artists, and you know, solo artists on there as well. And it was accurate. They had the Outsiders as a group, they had the Artifacts as a group, but like with the Outs, you could really put, I mean, not to separate them, but you could put Pacewon and Z as individuals, and they can stay in the top 10 for Jersey. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I mean, you know, it'd be a lot of politics, but behind them articles and stuff like that. But I mean, the people they name, you couldn't deny it. Like, you know, Tretch, Redman, you know, and all of that. You can't deny none of the people. The Artifacts, they had them on there. So yeah, it was an interesting list, but you always got to wonder too what people motive be behind some of that stuff and the politics behind it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they changed it. They direction the narrative, you know. Yeah, that Poor Righteous Teachers dope out of there. I think a lot of cats don't get enough. Lakim Shabazz was like that.
Yeah, they had him on there.
He was like Rakim and T.I. He was like a little T.I. You know, militant, you know.
Who your favorite artist that's not from like the East Coast, Jersey, Philly, New York, and not from like Atlanta or Houston or Florida, and not from California or Detroit or Chicago? Like, is it anybody that's in those in-between states that you could think of that come to mind?
Well, it was you know, I'm dating myself now. You know, Maestro Fresh West was dope.
From Canada. They was from Canada, right?
Yeah, he was dope.
Fresco and Miz, was they from Canada?
Philly.
Oh, they was from Philly. Okay. So I get those two confused then from back in the day.
They won a battle. Yeah, they won. I think they won a battle or something down there.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Man, who else? Let me see. Just some outskirts shit, huh? That's like some super outskirts stuff.
Yeah, like somebody from let me see. Of course, there's some people from Ohio, but most of the people from Ohio, like Tash was from Ohio, but he rep West Coast pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's Bone. Ohio, that's all Bone. And MC Brains don't get props out of it.
Yeah, MC Brains. What's his name from Milwaukee? Damn. In my projects. What was it? Cool Cow? Yeah,
Cool Cow. Yeah, he was dope. He was dope. His flow was different, you know. We can go left field. Let me see.
I guess you can throw Virginia in there. They had
what, the Clips?
The Clips and all of that, yeah. Who else?
They did the Q-Tip say rest in peace to Magoo.
I ain't see it. I seen it, and I used to, yeah, R.P. Magoo. You know what I'm saying? He was on some hits. He wasn't, he wasn't one of my favorite MCs, but he was on some hits, and it take a lot to be on a hit record and sound good and make it work. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody voice and flow don't fit every record. So yeah. But I used to make a joke and be like, y'all got to stop the verses because we gonna end up with Silk the Shocker versus Magoo. Like, stop while we ahead. And damn, just to find out.
He had some hits, man. He had some joints. He was ahead of his time. I think a lot of what they doing now is what Silk was doing back then.
With that offbeat flow.
Yeah.
And forcing the words into the bar. Yeah.
He was ahead of his time.
Yeah.
A lot of that stuff. They doing that now. They made it a Detroit flow.
Yeah. Detroit always kind of had that low key though around the time when I think that kind of popped up around Blade and them. They was a little bit more in pocket with their flow, but it started evolving after that to where dudes just start the street artists, the street dudes from Detroit, when they rap, they actually talking to you. You know what I'm saying? They just fitting it to the beat. So I think Detroit, technically, we can lay claim to the phrase "we talk that shit." You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, fuck what the beat doing. I'm gonna talk my shit. It just so happened to land where it land, but you gonna get it. You know.
That's what they say, game spitter. That's the game. Yeah. That's what I think that's why we like the Birdman and Cash Money so much, because my young BG from Juby with cigarette butts or whatever he said. This is talking junk. It's like
he got my favorite verse on Player Why You Hating is Babies.
Oh, you know that was
yeah. That shit was classic. And he just sat there and was just talking and shit.
Yeah.
You know what's funny about that though? Like, back in the day, you had your hood dudes, they only listen to NWA and all of that, or Too Short. And I'm trying to tell one of them, like, man, this G-Rap shit is the hardest shit out, right? He could spit like, nah, nigga, Too Short. Listen to this Too Short and shit, right? So you appreciate the different styles and bars and all that, but when you realize it, like, the music that really made the biggest impact as far as hip hop had the simplest rhyme style. Because when we was listening to Bone Thugs came out and performed, and they doing all this shit, but when the Love of Money came on and Eazy-E part came on, the whole fucking crowd knew every word to Eazy-E shit, and it was in unison. It was just like it was a cult following in that motherfucker. It's like,
I think sometimes hip hop make it so complicated. We be worried about how our flow is and metaphor. We critique everything till it don't come out.
Yeah.
Half the time, and I think that's just even. I just bought Eazy-E's it was a box set, a decade in hip hop or somebody.
Yeah.
After he left Dre and them, he just kept going, but he just was like, let me put the music out, man. And I think a lot of, can you imagine if we had, if Prince Vince had a full album,
right,
and it was structured well, and just like how we show love to X-Clan rapping over Flashlight and all that stuff, but if Prince Vince had that much leverage, and we would have been a little more competitive with our stuff, a little more like even the distribution of things. I think just a lot of cats be super overly analytical of the shit. So we gravitated to Ruthless Records and Eazy and all this because it was simple. We like some simple players. We want to sell, roll, and hustle and make our money. Say fuck the police too simple. We ain't gotta be so complicated with it.
Yeah. And the masses in general, the simpler it is, the more it's gonna attract the masses, right? So it's like, and some people just learn how to play that pocket where they can have the witty bars, but they kept it simple. And that's where you seen, you know, what Pac may have been saying something deep, but it was simple. Jay was good at spitting bars and keeping it simple. Big, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Big Pun,
So
he even got simple sometime, you know. Big
yeah,
Pun still not a player, you know. He did the hit a little Italy diddly and all that, but you
yeah,
know, the still not a player was pimped out Cadillac shit. Ride to it, you know.
yeah. And even when you
Some, you know,
listen to Rakim, like Rakim
yeah,
was saying some deep shit. He was using some complex words, but he kept the rhyme style simple, especially early on. It was easy to sing along to when you heard I ain't no joke. I used to let the mic smoke. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't complicated, but he was saying some shit. So
right. Man, it's good to see Rakim back out doing this thing like that. You know, you know what's so wild? You know, after we interviewed Tap Money, he talked to Steady B and all of them after that, you know.
yeah, I seen he
It's pretty
posted
dope.
something about
Yeah,
that.
yeah, that's pretty dope, man. Yeah, shout out to
Yeah,
Steady B. You see, you know, it seemed like we talking a lot of stuff up, man. The product, what we pushing, man. Our front line is activating like Jerry curls, you know. For
right.
real.
That's dope. Yeah, I went to the hip hop 50 concert that it was Big Daddy, Slick Rick, Dougie Fresh, Rakim, EPMD, and KRS One. KRS One tore that motherfucker up.
I know he
It
did.
was like
I know he did.
everybody performed, but KRS One, that motherfucker performed. And I didn't
It's like
realize
he love his own music, like still like he still love performing this shit, man. Like
he loved
and
that
he
shit.
just
And
like yeah,
he know his music is the shit and it's timeless. You know what I'm
mhm,
saying? Like you can
yeah,
tell in his swag. Like they
yeah.
they had DJs come in between sets and play some music and shit for about 5-10 minutes. The motherfuckers went in and they was like getting ready to play. And my man was getting ready to play some LL. And Carol's was like, cut that Queen shit off. And he just came right into it. Like, no, that nigga was like, man, he you know, Big
That's
Daddy
dope.
came, of course, he performed. Rakim, you know, a lot of them got good music that's gonna hold the crowd, and they got a good presentation. Dougie Fresh, of course, gonna hold the crowd, but KRS One, man, he just on a different level when it comes to performing and breath control and knowing his words and all of that, man. He just different. Now I forgot how many, you know, Detroit is you gotta have some street anthems. You know what I'm saying? Rakim, Big Daddy, everybody had that. But KRS One, I was like, damn, I didn't even know how many people knew the words to some of his stuff, like Jack of Spades and The Bridge is Over. You know, the early stuff, of course, you expect them to know that, but he went into it, man. It was like, man. But
He
that
keep that reggae
Detroit
element.
melody,
Yeah, that was
yeah.
dope too.
Um, Dougie Fresh brought out what's his name, Lil Vicious. Did
That's
what
my guy.
Freaks? That song that was
Yeah.
dope.
It's good to see Drunken Master on stage. Welcome home, Drunken Master. He rocked it, you know.
Man, that Detroit melody was the shit. And you listen to that music and seeing them perform up there, and you hearing them songs that's 20, 30 years old, and you like, damn, this shit still sounds as good as the shit EPMD got or KRS-One got when you heard Day Without a Rhyme, or you know what I'm saying,
Right.
Stretch Money came out, you know, Drunken Master, you know, all of them came. It was just something else. Detroit's Most Wanted. Mossy
Y'all
Ski
check out
came
the
out.
video. Y'all check out the video on our page, Mossy Ski,
Yep.
Detroit's Most Wanted.
Yep. Jack Frost.
Right there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that shit was
that's
dope.
dope.
Yep.
We got to keep it going, man. It's good Detroit had that type of platform this year. You know?
Yeah, definitely. Yep. Shout out to all the artists that perform. Miss Corona, Super MC. Who else was on there?
Pinochle,
Yep.
Prince.
What was it? Exchange made frequently.
Yeah.
Yep.
Chill.
Damn, who's the old girl name? Boog Brown performed.
Brown.
Who else? It was somebody else. I'm leaving somebody else.
Dre.
Oh, Chaos. Yep. Austin Dre. Yep.
Yeah. Big Hurt. Shout out
Yep.
to Big Hurt.
Yep. Oh, Dogmatic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was dope. Yep. But yeah, man.
We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that Funky Fresh in the Flesh style. We're gonna have that big majestic Fox stage in a minute. Y'all stay tuned, man.
Yeah, we gonna
That's our
put something
goals
together
too.
real nice.
Mm-hmm.
Real nice. Yep, that's what's up. Well, yeah, man, we gonna check back in. Go ahead, buddy.
I want y'all to know that we want y'all to subscribe. Subscribe.
Hit the like.
And we got some, hit the like button, comment, share, and we got a lot of vintage footage that we ripping off VHS tapes, man. And we want to tell all the procrastinators and hesitators, don't waste our time, man. We ready to take over this globe, man. So, about to
Hey,
get
look,
out of here.
For all y'all aunties, uncles, and relatives, or all y'all old dudes that used to be out performing all the time, check our channel out, because like we got footage, man. We got footage of people performing that passed away, and their family never seen them perform, period. You know what I'm saying? We got so much footage of just people performing and around, or people like, damn, a lot of artists didn't record a lot of their stuff. You know what I'm saying? We was in the audience, either we was there performing and recording, or we was in the audience recording back in the day. So
cherish the moment, man. For real.
Yeah.
Cherish the moment. I just found Jack Frost St. Ives commercial. Cherish the moment. Cherish the moment.
We gonna bring that out as a world premiere.
Yeah, I just found it, man. Yeah, Jack Frost, stay calm, man. Showing y'all I care about this fucking shit.
Hey, shout out to Jack Frost and East Town, because that song they got, Jack got some bars. He said some shit on there. I was like, man. I was like, I had to hit him up on Instagram. Like, did you just say, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had to quote his bars just to let him know I felt that. And what he said, you couldn't have said it if you didn't really live that. You know what I'm saying? And I can relate to it because I grew up around it so much. But the way he said it and what he said, I was like, oh, this some shit right here. So, yeah, man. It's we got some classic footage.
Yeah, we do. And shout out to Eshawn, the first cat to take me on tour. Shout out to Jack Frost. Shout out to Dogmatic. You know, we got some vintage stuff that's gonna be on this channel. Y'all stay updated, keep in tune, man. And keep locked like Biles, you know. Off government cheese.
All right,
well,
y'all. Funky Fresh.
Yes, B-Boys
B-Boy
forever.
Bridge,
And I'm
recognize
DJ for
everybody's
y'all.
name,
That's right.
and that's what's up.